of um, a zombie invasion here on Watcher of Realms at the moment. I'm gonna see what I can do. I've been going in a Spring of Sticks, Blazing Plume, and then Lightning direction. So, or light direction. This is what it looks like at the moment. Um, I'm trying to not duplicate things that I think might not stack. I'm never really sure what those things might be, but that's kind of the goal of the moment. So, I don't know if this is at all helpful. I think, when we get plus 30%, that might be something that might stack, right? So it's just increasing. A straight up increase seems legit. Um, I've gone with the starter thing that increases our. Basically, we can't get common potions on the thing. We can only get, good ones. And so, what do we got here? I've got a lot of things based on the amount of gold that I have, so I don't want to go and spend all of the gold, but at the same time, I do want to increase everything as much as possible. So all right, now we have to kind of decide what to do. Like for instance, plus 200 gold. Is that? I mean, that's a decent amount, really. That may be the way to go at this point. We're on stage 41 right now. A wave 41. So let's see. What have we got here? Okay, so we've got a couple of things. Damage increase 1. I don't seem to have that on here right now. I don't really have a lot going for me on the Blazing Plume, as you can see, as far as damage goes. I've been using it. Some of these things I'm using more as utility. Blazing Bolt cooldown minus 0.5 seconds. Let's see if we have Celerity 2 for the Blazing Bolt. Sorry. Celerity 2. We don't seem to have it. That seems like it could be helpful, because there's a lot of things that trigger here. Chance to gain gold when killing enemies. I have Fortune 1 and Fortune 2, so that does it. Blazing Bolt deals an extra damage equal to 30% of our gold. And then light damage plus 10%. Blazing Bolt critical rate plus 10%, and it gains gold on critical hit and has cooldown 1 second, which is pretty good. So we kind of have Blazing Bolt going continuously, because of a potion too. So I don't know how that works out. Fire flame damage plus 40%. It's such a small amount that it does, and I really don't care a great deal about that. So let's go with the Blazing Bolt cooldown. It's going okay so far. Eventually, I'm going to have to figure out a way to make this go a little bit better. You can see that they're starting to get out a bit more. Can't be having that. So, their freeze potion has a 10% chance to inflict Winter's Bite when dealing damage. I don't know if that would be good for us or not. Definitely the crit damage plus 20%. XP plus 6,000 will get us almost to the next level. And I'm going to go ahead and get the Winter's Bite, because I think that it's called a freeze potion. Maybe there's a reason for that, possibly. Because if we can slow them down some, that'll keep them in those Spring of Sticks a little bit longer. Now we have, so we have Mire 1. I believe we already have that. And I don't know that it would help to have more of it. We actually have Mire 1 and Mire 2. Because I'm not really sure how this works, I kind of want to keep that. Now I've got Blazing Bolt going off pretty much continuously, as mentioned earlier. Circuit Halt 2, the closer the enemy, the higher the hero's damage dealt, and light damage plus 10%. Now that's kind of across the board. The closer the enemy, the higher the damage dealt. I mean, that seems always like a good plan. We've got Weaken. Lightning Chain inflicts 40% damage reduction on enemies for 5 seconds. 5 seconds, rather. Blessing, when obtaining any high quality potion, additionally gain 5% light damage increase. That seems very good. I have Blazing Bolt as my second highest damage dealer, so maybe that's what we do. However, 40% damage reduction. Actually, I think I'm gonna go with the 40% damage reduction because the lightning chain goes off pretty often. And you know, let's give that a shot. We can make sure I see what I already have. I don't have anything really there, so let's do that. It's going pretty well right now. That's the meteor strike going off. I haven't really gone full bore into anything. I have the most in the Spring of Sticks, but I do have a pretty good spread of other things going on here. However, I notice they're starting to break free. I don't like that. Now we have to increase the difficulty. We're going to put one extra skill choice. Those are both going to be better than attack plus 10. Pretty much no matter what we do. So, restores rage when, okay, rage regen 1. I think we already have that. We do. Now, we could increase the lightning chain damage and think that would stack no matter what. The other option is regeneration 2. We may already have regeneration 2, and I don't know that I want to redo. I don't have it yet. So now, let's see. Bounces one time when yeah, okay. I still don't think so. I think I'm gonna go with the lightning chain damage plus 40. Even though lightning chain does a tiny amount right now, I'm still gonna give that a go, I think. Alright, AoE damage plus 30%. That's pretty good. We have some AoE going on, so let's do that. Single target damage plus 20%. Could always use a little bit of that. Fire damage is almost non-existent, so we're not going to even bother with that. And then we'll increase the XP by 6,000, which will give us another level, and therefore another skill point, or another of these mastery choices here. I think that Blazing Bolt cooldown is negligible. Blazing Bolt has a chance to pursue one time, seems good. Single target damage plus 20% also seems good. Let's see about this chance to pursue. You know what? I think we're just going to do the single target damage plus 20% here. Because it doesn't say only for bite damage, so I think it's maybe for everything, right? So we've got it to where it's kind of keeping them contained again for the moment. We need that to continue for a while. Big boss has got to be incoming. Let's see what happens when he comes out, or when he, gets a little closer. It looks like he's not going to get a little closer. Not today. Okay, so Dark Mastery plus 1. That seems like a no-brainer. Dark damage plus 60, or 20 rather, 20%. Obviously seems pretty good. And XP plus 6,000. That also seems pretty good, right? Let's go with that. That'll level us, and then we'll get to choose another of these. Blazing Bolt quantity plus 1, light damage plus 10, or Spring of Sticks damage plus 40. I like both of those things. have Light of Thunder too, but I think it will stack. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I think I'm just gonna increase the damage of Spring of Sticks again. I don't know if that was the right choice, but you know, you gotta make some decisions, right? Sometimes you're gonna make them right, sometimes you're gonna make them wrong. Who knows? You just make them and move forward. It's going okay so far. Okay, alright. Alright. Detonate 2 has Fire Plume has an 80% chance to deal AoE damage. Mire 1. We've already got Mire 1, and I'm really not sure that stacks. We've got Blazing Bolt, which has a chance to pursue 1 time. So, chance to deal AoE damage. Let's look at what we have here. We've decreased their defense and magic resistance. We have extra fire plumes coming out. He already has a 50% chance to deal AoE damage. This would bump it up to an 80% chance. Again, we don't have a lot of greatness here. This is pretty rough. It feels like a chance to pursue might be the better option with Blazing Bolt. So let's do that. Movement speed minus 50. So this is the Winter's Chill. Takes effect only when stronger than the current buff/debuff on the same attribute. Okay. So that definitely the foot thing. Okay, then we've got the Winter's Chill thing, reduces movement speed by 75%, stacking up to 3 times. Takes effect only when stronger than the current slow effect on the same attribute. When reaching 3 stacks, inflicts freeze on the target for 2 seconds. Does not apply to targets already inflicted with freeze. Well, that's cool. So now we've learned a little bit there. Now, we have a lot of our damage, most of our damage is being dealt by dark. We've got a little bit, a decent amount by light. Most of the rest of it after the initial amount here. So we will take the light damage and the crit damage. I'll go ahead and get the XP, even though I kind of uncertain if it continues to be as good now that it takes more to level. We'll lose a little bit of our light damage when we do that because, well, not enough to matter. 262 coins is a tiny amount comparatively, so let's go ahead and do that. And the reason I say that is because Blazing Bolt deals an extra damage equal to 30% of my gold. It also, well, actually, yeah, that's Punishment of Light too, really. Because I don't think that Punishment of Light 1 and 2 probably stack. I think probably Punishment of Light 2 supersedes Punishment of Light 1. That's my guess. You know, it's really hard to say, but that's what I think. Yeah, definitely worthwhile to spend it. Now we'll go ahead and skip. Alright, now we have to figure out what we want here. And refresh is +2, luck +5. Common monsters' movement speed isn't really an issue. And it could even be advantageous in some ways. So let's go with that one and get luck +5. Can't hurt, right? It will maybe get some of the monsters able to get out of the Spring of Sticks. I'm not really sure that it will. It's not looking real likely for them. They're kind of just getting slaughtered inside those springs for the most part. Every once in a while, one guy will slip out, but I don't know that he's a common monster when he does that. Oh, there goes one. He made it. Alright, now. Bounce attack 1, lightning chain bounce attack +1. We've got Pursuit 2. Blazing Bolt has a chance to pursue one time and damage plus 20%. Again, it doesn't say light damage specifically, it just says damage plus 1. That is called Pursuit 2. And we don't seem to have it. We have Pursuit 1. It's still only going to pursue one time, I think. If we do that, we can increase the blazing bolt quantity, and that will stack. So that's a known. Let's go ahead with that. All right, now let's kind of try to pay some attention to the little detriments up here, so we find out what exactly is going on as much as possible. Like this, we know what it is. This, we also know what it is. Okay. See if we see anything else pop up there. They are making it a little bit further. We could increase dark damage by 30%. That seems like a no-brainer. We could increase our luck by 6. Our XP plus 6,000. I actually think I also have something to where when I buy a potion of certain quality or something like that, I get some light damage. I think I may have that. Maybe not. Not sure of it. Maybe not. Okay, I'm not sure. We already have Winter's Bite going off pretty often. Might not hurt to have it a little more. And realistically, I think we can just clear this whole screen and get more. Alright, we could use more Dark Mastery. We could use more Dark Damage. Feel like actually we just get all of this and see what's on here. Increase our dark damage more, crit damage, and light damage. And then go with that. Don't know if it was sufficient. Maybe. Pushing them back a little bit. I don't know. Still coming through. Feels like we needed something more than that. Just too many of them. We can give ourselves some light mastery, crit damage. Actually, let's clear this page too. We're losing a little bit of damage from light when we do this, but I feel like it may overall be the right way to go. We're kind of burning through some of this. Gold we've built up, but I feel okay about it. Now we'll just get another XP potion and then move forward. Alright. Blazing Bolt cooldown, negative 0.5 seconds with damage plus 50%. Looking at this, Blazing Bolt is catching up on the damage. Again, this doesn't say that it's just damage for Blazing Bolt. It just says damage. I'm not sure if that's damage bit only or what. Lightning Chain bounce stack goes up. So we definitely already have Sharpness 1. Let's check and see if we have Celerity. So Celerity 3 I think is going to stack regardless because damage goes up 50%, right? I think. The Lightning Chain bounce attack plus 1. Is that useful? I don't know. Not sure. I could go ahead and get this and hope that it does, but it's definitely going to do a little bit more because it's, it's the third one in the thing. And then the one we currently have is the second one. It's a little bit more damage, if nothing else. So let's give that a shot. Now, we increase lightning chain, both bounce count and split count by 1. Lightning chain can bounce the same target, damage plus 50, or this is what I thought we were doing earlier, which when obtaining any high quality potion, additionally gain 5% light damage increase. We're gonna go with that. I think I must have done that before. Fran says, did you spend the rubies yesterday? Now it's impossible to get a legendary hero. I got legendary heroes. I have one legendary hero. So there's actually going to be a big thing on, they call it, like, I think Frostfall Jamboree. Starting near Christmas. I can't remember, it's like the 22nd maybe. And so you might want to save up your summons for that, because you're going to get double legendaries when you get a legendary. So you are guaranteed to get a particular legendary during that time, within 200 summons, and if you get any legendary during that time, then you get a second one for free. So just so you know, save those up for that as well. Alright, let's see here. Upon hitting a target, lightning chain splits one time, damage plus 20%. I'm not sure if that's good for what we have right now or not. Damage plus 20% is always good. Lightning chain, bounce attack plus 1. And blazing bolt deals 25% area damage. Let's see if we have already got that or not. Last one. We do not seem to have that. Don't know if it's amazing or not, but it may be. So let's try it. Gotta do something. Things rough up there. Doesn't look great. Alright, so we can get gold plus 1, we can get an extra spell choice. I'm sorry, gold plus 200, or we can get ice damage. Ice damage is completely useless to us. So let's do an extra skill choice and hope we get something good here. Circuit Halt 2 is good. Do we already have it? I think we have Circuit Halt 1 right now. Which the difference is just that light damage 10%. We already have number 2. So we would add light damage regardless. 25% AoE damage to surrounding targets. I think that's what I just got. Last number 1 is. Regeneration 1. Fire Plume bounces one time when hitting enemies inflicted with burning. The question is, do I have anything that's inflicting burning on them to start with? I don't know that I do. So maybe we just go with this light damage plus 10%, basically. Better than nothing. It's not great, but it's better than nothing. The light is definitely catching up with our spring sticks. Not looking good there. Definitely making some health. And we gotta get something going on here. Alright, Reaper 3. I don't think that I have. We got Lightning Chain, that Circuit Forbid 2. That's a little bit different. Do we have Circuit Forbid 2? We have Circuit Halt 2. So, Circuit Forbid 2 reduces light damage reduction resistance on enemies, and it deals 15% more damage. Or 15% damage plus 15%. Fire Plume damage plus 60%. Well, as you can see, Fire Plume is not exactly blowing our minds over there. So, I think maybe we go with this Circuit Forbid 2. Let's see what happens. Okay. This is a little bit better. Or we're just lucky and having to hit the ultimates right then. Also possible. Unfortunately, it's not looking great for our shield, and we're about to lose it. So, alright, well, we made it to wave 68. That wasn't really terrible, things considered. We unlocked a couple things. What are they? Unlocked Shot Break Potion, Toothless to Dance Potion. After learning Tornado and Piercing Shot, and Tornado obtains Awakened Resonance, the Tempest Dance potion appears in the shop. And we also unlock Fire Plume Blizzard potion. After learning Blizzard and Fire Plume, and Blizzard obtains Awakened Resonance, the Fire Plume Blizzard potion appears in the shop, and Primordial Might potion. After learning Fireball and Tornado, and one of them gains Awakened Resistance, the Primordial Might potion will appear in the shop. Cool. Alright. Alright, very cool. Now, tap this to close it. Because we've got to come claim this. 10 auto fights. That's what that is. Now what? Go back over here. It's almost 1 in the morning, so I better finish some of these things. See, we don't have any friend requests, but well, we do. We have from Anna, but I don't know who Anna is, and she was my friend the other day, and then disappeared, and then come back. So I'm really not sure about that. So we did that. And now we've got the Dragon's Gold Dragon Pass, rather. Let's see here. We have a daily quest thing to do. Participate in the arena at one time. Let's claim that. We got some gold dragon tokens, and then make one purchase, and we're going to purchase the rare summoning crystal for 70 rubies. There we go. And then we go. Well, okay. We have a few free refreshes we could use right now, so why not? Let's go ahead and see if we can get something also cool, you know? Feels like a good plan. We can refresh again. Day's almost over after all. Alright, we got nothing particularly good again, so try again. Alright, we got a huge stamina potion. May as well grab that while it's cheap and there. Someday, maybe I want it. Do I want to spend 48 rubies on it? Don't know. Don't know that I do, actually. So that's a bit much, I think. Even at 20% off. Alright. Let's go back. We have this one, and we claim it. And so, this ends in 1 day and 1 hour. Not likely we're going to get very much further on it, but alright. What other events ends today? Cape of Relics ends today. Brave Conquest and Quest Forerunner. So, let's try Quest Forerunner. I think I had pretty much gotten all that I'm likely to get there. Brave Conquest was this one. And while it would be cool, that's not going to happen. I could get, let's see, where am I at? 219 points. You know, I could get a little further along on it, but not far enough along on it to be, I don't know, what could I possibly get there? I don't really see anything that I would care greatly for until like 6,000, and that's not going to happen, I don't think. That seems highly unlikely no matter what I do. Okay, so let's go back here and quests. Daily quests, we can claim this. Maybe we made one purchase, so we get our 10,000 gold. We already claimed this. Challenges, I don't think that we have anything here to claim up in stamina. Looks like not. Alright, so out of that, what else? I did the war room except for the dragon. And we'll do the dragon very soon. There's this Oracle's Trial, Cave of Relics. I'm ranked there. I am not going to get higher, and I doubt that they're going to surpass me. If they did, that would be unfortunate for me, but I don't really know that they will in the next, hour and a half or less. But I kind of could get this 4-star psychic power. I don't know that I want it. I don't not want it, but you know, it's not all that amazing. I don't think it's good. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know if it's worth going crazy over. Um, those two are already done, so we shan't worry about them. Let's see. I don't really see anything else that I need to do. I'll go to my heroes and see about, like, okay, is there any way I can improve them real quick? I don't really think so. I don't want to, you know, do anything with that, obviously. Um, promotion here. Skills. Random upgrade. Nothing there. Awaken. None of these things. So nothing for him. This guy, I really don't know that there's anything I can do for him either. I just don't have that much stuff. Go and check and see. Sort by rarity, that's going to show me all of my guys that I'm mostly using. So we can start with attributes and see if any of them could be leveled up. It does not look like it. Promotion, yes. I don't want to promote that one. That one can be eaten, but I don't really know how. Because it shows that she's locked whenever I go to her. So I'm not sure how to unlock. Oh, there. Look at that. There's a little unlock button. Cool. All right. So then I think I could eat her to level up this one then in that case. Awaken. And do that. That seems like a good idea. Nothing wrong with that. Alright. Increases the chance of attacks producing extra icicles plus 15%. That seems good. And a 4-star psychic power. Also good. Alright. Back out of there then. Alright. Now, back to this promotion window. I don't know that I'll be using him right now. The dwarf, that is. For the gear, I mean, I think these guys are already in the best gear I have. I can, you know, have a look, but I think they are. Skills. Alright, so I can upgrade some skills here. The healer could certainly use some upgrades, so let's see what we can do here. We only have one of these. The only thing we can upgrade is going to be this. So the healing multiplier goes up by 10%. That's pretty good. Can't argue with that. And then he could be awakened. I'm really not using him right now. I don't know if I'll be using him for this or not. That would be funny after all this if I then don't use him. Alright, let's see then. I have this guy fairly newly. Let's see if we could start him up just a little bit with this guy. I mean, can't start him up a little bit, but I'm saying we have part of the ability to do that, but not enough to actually start him up. So let's go on here. Quick look just in case. No, nothing. We don't have any of the dust for him. We can't awaken him, so he's just as good as he's going to get right now, I'm afraid. So none of them have much ability to be increased for this dragon fight, unfortunately. We'll go over to the guild and let's see here. What do things look like today? These are not the buttons I want to press. None of that is what I'm looking for. There's some way to tell, I think, what, oh, it's because I'm not on the right screen. Okay, why? Alright, Drake's Chasm Daily, that's the one. Now, oh, claim rewards from yesterday. Yeah, sure, why not? So, we got 80 diamonds and 8,000 XP potions. I don't know, that might be enough to actually level one of those guys. Let's go make sure before we jump in on this. It would be this right here. It's not enough, so, okay. Too bad. Hum. In that case, we shall go back to the war room and then back to Drake's Chasm. So, we have this going on, and we want to go to fight. Oh, yeah, sure, this is stats, right? So, it looks like all three of our folks have weighed in on this fight, and don't think that I'm going to be able to finish it off by any stretch of the imagination. So, it's at 33%. I certainly can't do 33%, but still give it a go. Wonder. No, I better just fight it. I almost want to auto fight it. Actually, let's see. I wonder what I did with that. What is this? There's your artifact info. I wonder what my auto fight looks like, if I see it or not. Like, having. I don't know. We'll just do a regular fight. Because I'm not sure what we have for the auto fight. And I probably could have done it as an auto fight, but let's get an assist unit instead. Alright, we have here some different options, but what we really need is DPS more than anything. So, we have this guy, Smizzle the Demented has. He does what? Autocast increases damage by 30% for 30 seconds. You know, he's just a fighter though. I'm really not sure. Not sure he's wonderful. We've got Calypso. Calypso does. She's an archer, marksman. Her ultimate is an automatic. It generates one seal stone that deals 25% damage to Calypso's target every time she attacks. Up to 4 instances of seal stone can exist at the same time. That seems really quite good. Alright, that's a possibility. Pretty heavy possibility, honestly. And then we have Ruzaak. Ruzaak has an ultimate. Ruzaak is a marksman as well. Ocean's Clutch deals 900% damage to enemies in range. That's incredible. Of course, I don't know what his base damage is. Looks like his attack is 3,212. That seems very, very good. Yeah, I think that seems amazing. His ultimate is manual. Alright, and then we have level 26 from Crix, Muriel. Ultimate skill is Hymn to the Light. This is a defender, increases defense by 30% for 20 seconds during the period, grants defense-based healing to the ally with the lowest hit points in range per second, restoring HP equal to 50% base healing. Now, something to think about there is that we could replace my healer with this healer. And then would that be good? I don't know. I mean, we'd do a little bit more damage, but not very much because the attack is tiny. So maybe not. All right, we have Theo in here from player 1381086. ultimate skill is those a spinning blade that deals damage equal to 100% attack. The blade stays in place and deals AoE damage equal to 85% of the hero's attack per second to surrounding enemies for 10 seconds. Cool. Then we have a level 50 werewolf. Demos from Vine. The attack is 2,285. This is... let's see here. Let's compare. 3212, 2285, or 2733 for the basic attack. Increases max hit points by 150. This is, yeah, I mean, he's a fighter. I don't think he's that great. I think maybe Ruzaak is the way to go there. And I just realized that I haven't been creating automatic fights because I've been using the assists. So that's the fact of that matter. I don't really have any better options than what I currently have here, I don't think. Yeah, alright, so in that case, I think this is my highest DPS. Sadly. This one here is pretty garbage, this poison casting. As far as like single target DPS particularly, I don't know. The lizard man might actually do better than her for DPS. Hard to say. I don't know. Realistically, none of those are going to be all that great for me. So I'm just gonna go with it as is. Start it. And I'm gonna start with, how's about, gonna definitely need some healing. And I always forget her healing range, and I can't find her. Where did I put my? Is she not here? Well, that's a great thing right there, isn't it? Well, I'm going to get slaughtered, is what I've just determined. But I'm going to do some damage first, so I'll go with him first, followed by him. And that, because he can hit a distance pretty well. And that's, I think, probably going to be his better damage anyway. Having no healer is going to be pretty dead pretty fast. Yeah, sure, whatever that is, go for it. Next highest is going to be her. Well, actually, him. Should have put him up. That's alright. Doesn't really matter greatly. Because I'm going to die pretty handily, I would say. I intended actually to put her out earlier, but that's okay. As mentioned, it doesn't matter too much. Targeting for a heavy assault. Kind of a shame, isn't it? Got her out. May as well do this. Yep. There we are. I may as well do that as well. It won't really help. None of this is going to go wonderfully up here. Because he's just going to burn us to death. I think maybe we just use these when they're up because again, I'm afraid he's just going to kill us pretty quickly. just do as much damage as we can before they die. Seems like a good plan. Alright. It's working out okay doing this. They're going to be killed very soon, a couple of them. But I'll be able to replace them with someone much worse. Yeah, that dragon claw is going to probably wipe out one of them. There he goes. And that's alright. We'll throw out... actually, we'll throw her out. Why not? Dragon claw got another one. We'll put this one out. Give her a chance to shine here. When my other guys come back up, we'll put them out. We'll pull those guys back and get these guys in. I don't know of any way to see. Let's see, what is this? Okay, we can see who's doing the best DPS. Brian, Voltus, and Arrogance. Ruzaak. Ruzaak number 1. Bit. Well, I thought that was going to do a lot more than it did, so that's good. Yep, there went that one, unsurprisingly. Actually, I want to stick him out first. Back here. And then... hitting them pretty hard with his dragon claw and all that. I have no idea how they're actually living through these dragon claw swipes, honestly. It must be, yeah, I have no idea. But, you know, I'll take it. That wasn't bad. All things considered, not a bad showing. 10% in one go is not bad for me. Let's look at the stats. Obviously, the Ruzaak guy was number 1 by far, but not too far ahead of this guy, whatever his name is. Oh yes, Arrogance. I mean, between the two of them, they really knocked it out of the park. The other guys, not so great, but those guys good. Didn't do any healing, of course, and had to keep throwing people back in, but not bad. I'll take it. Calling it a win. Alright, now, let's try that again. See what the roll of the dice gives us, and you know what? Without a healer, it worked out okay. We may throw ourselves at it again. Now, we have Nyx available. Nyx has spinning Fireblade. After attacking an enemy, deals AoE damage equal to 60% of attack 3 times for 20 seconds. Not as... I don't know. I mean, it's AoE damage. Alright. We got this guy, Cerberus. During the ultimate, increases damage by 80%. Additionally, each instance of damage dealt will inflict 50% slow on the target for 15 seconds. His attack is 3597. That's very good. Then we have Demos. We looked at him a minute ago. Okay, so he's a fighter who increases max HP by 150 and attack and defense by 30%. Each basic attack lands 4 consecutive strikes. Effect lasts for 20 seconds. Pretty good. Not really sure the right way to go here. I almost feel like doing the fighter, and I think I will. In spite of the fact that I'm not as impressed with fighters typically as I am with marksmen and mages, but I don't know, it seems like this one might be better, and it looks like he has to go right up front. That should be fine. Alright, let's try this Cerberus fellow. Let's see what happens. Okay. So we'll stick him up first, I think. Again, we don't have any healer anyway. So we'll put him out front and center. Followed by him, and we may as well go behind him. We've got this guy. He's pretty good. And then next is going to be the mage. This archer. I guess this archer, this mage should go there. And for some reason, I put her last. I don't know why. You know what? I don't even think I want her. I think I'm going to go here with him instead. I don't know. She may have done better. No, I'm not really sure. We're just going to go with the theory of blowing into him as hard as we can. And whatever happens, happens. If we can beat him fast, you know, before our guys get slaughtered, you know, all to the good. And we will replace the guys with new guys as they die. Just kind of cycle what we're doing here. Okay, one of them's down already. But we'll put out another one. Actually, we'll put out this one next. Dragon's going to be promoted. Okay, that's all fine and well. Nothing to do about that. Statistics over here. Arrogance is dominating. Cerberus is second. This is not going to go super well overall, but oh well. Alright. I'm not sure that it would have gone any better with a healer as far as the actual amount of damage done. So I'm kind of okay with it, really. Hopefully he doesn't get killed before he can do his thing. So. Charging for a heavy assault. So Arrogance, Brienne, Cerberus, and Voltus. So actually Brienne is doing better. Which one is Brienne? That's Marine, so this is Brienne here. Okay. Brienne is doing better than Voltus. Cerberus, Cerberus was killed early on. unfortunately. There went another one, but hey, just in time to get this guy out. Got that one, so we'll replace with this one. About to get her, which is perfectly fine. She's not a lot of DPS. Of course, neither is this one. All she gives is inspiration, really. That's her whole goal. Believe it or not, we're already on stage 3 of this thing. Flying right along. I'm afraid I'm going to lose another person before I can put someone out. We'll see though, because this one's almost ready. It's the dwarf. It's better than nothing. They're all pretty much in good shape now, though. And the cool part about not being a healer is I don't have to worry about who gets to get heals and who doesn't and all that business. No worries. No heals, no worries. Got a couple of people sitting on the bench at the moment, so that's not the problem either. And the good news is, I mean, that's part of the good news, right? The other good news is, this fight is almost over, one way or the other. Ah, nobody to put out. That's a shame. It's a real shame right there. And there won't be because we're gonna run out of time in a few seconds here. Yeah, definitely DPS decrease right there at the end, but that's okay. Got 280 of the dragon blood that even with the servers we put down. That's okay. I think we did overall all right. Better than expected. Arrogance was by far the high DPS on the board. Followed by Brienne, which I have temporarily learned her name. The AoE mage he excels obviously at AoE and not so much at direct single target damage. So, what can you expect, right? Cerberus was a bit of a disappointment. I feel like we could have gone with virtually, any of the others and been at least as good and perhaps better off. Too bad. Too bad. Oh well. Complete that. So, hey, cool. We're gonna get the 200 reward item there. That's actually not terrible. 19.3%. I mean, I'll take it. Got number 2 out of the guild of 4. That's pretty good. Not bad. All right, cool. We almost got that dragon. Rugged Joe could just pick up the pace a bit more. All right, now, what was I thinking? I wonder. Oh yes, I was thinking of checking on your arena and seeing what's going on there. We could use one of the arena things. I want to see. But this is just terrible. These defensive things are just not good. I don't know how to tell. Like, okay, you choose to update your defense team after every battle. Opponents will fight against your latest recorded defense team, right? So, I guess what I want to know is, how do we know if we, okay, I see, defense, there's a little, shield for defense. Cool. All right. It shows that we fought against a couple of different people here. Interesting. Curious. I wonder. I have no idea. I wonder what I used and who they used. And the fact that I beat one of them who had 65,000 battle points at least once, that's pretty good. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, weird. It's all very strange to me, and I haven't quite determined how it works. You can all okay. Fight with other players here, and the winner will win great prizes. The arena is where you can challenge other commanders in 3 designated weekly challenges. You can select your own lineup and destroy the opponent's base, or maintain a higher base HP to win a battle. A wave of monsters will spawn at the start of each round, and the first player to defeat all monsters will be the winner. The losing side will be punished by the judge until all monsters are eliminated. If both sides fail to eliminate all monsters before the next wave of monsters spawns, or both sides eliminate all monsters at the same time, they will reach a tie. When a tie occurs, the next round will start directly. Each won battle earns you points, while a defeated battle deducts points. You can rank up by earning points. Monster attributes comprise basic and variable attributes. Basic attributes, okay, so they start with a certain amount, right? So it seems like that amount depends on what you have there. Basic attributes are linked to the player's rank and the highest hero BP in the lineup. So yes, the highest hero BP is the determinant, partially, for the monster attributes. I'm right about that. The higher the rank or hero BP, the higher the monster's basic attributes. Variable attributes are linked to lineup BP. The higher the lineup BP, the more variable attributes are. Try that again. Variable attributes are linked to lineup BP. Basic attributes are linked to the player's rank at the highest hero BP in the lineup. Okay. So it has a base, which is determined by the highest hero BP in the lineup. Then, the variable attributes are linked to the lineup BP, so that's the total BP. The higher the lineup BP, the more variable attributes monsters will gain. When players challenge opponents, monster attributes are based on their basic attributes plus the variable attributes determined by the enemy's lineup BP. When players edit their own defense teams, monster attributes are based on their current. Edit their own defense teams. Monster attributes are based on their basic attributes plus the variable attributes determined by their own lineup BP. When the rank base sets its weight, okay, that's all fine and well. Okay. Now, no, I don't know, it's tough. Let's go with, let's go try to fight and see what we've got here. I really don't care who we fight. For any of them. I had been trying to do the lowest BP first earlier. I don't know if that's actually the best plan. Maybe. Let's try this guy, Emilio. Let's see if Emilio is fun. Now, I think they're recommending AoE heroes. Alright. I don't have a lot of good stuff here. And I mean that across the board. So, if we took him out, and we took her out, Okay. I'm not sure really what the right thing here to do is. I'm feeling like it's an AoE DPS challenge, but the attributes are dependent upon our highest BP guy, but also our lineup. And what this indicates to me is, I mentioned this to Sir Bones earlier, what it indicates to me is that the closer we can get to having a homogenous team, the better we're gonna be. Because the monster's attributes will go down comparatively. So, our highest VP here in our current group is this mage, the alien mage. Right? Yes. So we could put her back in safely. Okay, what if we took him out, put him in? Then, okay, then we have those four. Let's see. I could put in the healer, but I don't know. I don't know if that's the way to go or not. Maybe. Well, there's some DPS. I don't think Ian does any AoE DPS. The mage does. The one I call the AoE mage. I don't know what his name is. Who else does? Does anyone else? I feel like the ultimate on the archer is good at AoE stuff. Kind of AoE. The thing is, we could go just like this. The monster VP is nasty. Our opponent's VP is better than ours. What if, though? What if instead we went more faction oriented? I don't know. The whole idea is to kill them faster, and I don't think that we've got that going. And that may be why I had this guy in previously. For the DPS. He has good DPS. Wonder. Well, it could be fun to try out. Now this one here does poison damage, but it's just garbage. We can try him, why not? Give him a shot. Give him his time to shine. What's gonna happen here is I'm gonna get slaughtered. Pretty much. Those numbers, they don't speak well. I don't think that I'm even gonna be able to damage them like this. Alright, so let's test this. What if, first of all, we just had a whole team that was these kind of guys? We don't want that. Maybe this. So this faction thing going on. If we did that, it would be pretty horrible. Well, I'm not surprised. Alright. Then let's go with our best DPS. I almost want to stop right there. Yeah, this is not better. I mean, could try it. I don't know. It's tough. No healer. Um, but we want the DPS out there. The highest DPS we have is actually going to be. It's actually going to be Arrogance. But the highest AoE DPS is the mage. Well, let's see what happens. Stick the mage out first, I think. Let's see if I really would like to not do that, because I would like to be able to. Yeah, okay, so we can do that. Alright. Alright. Now, we can put him here. You can cover a pretty good swath right there. Now, is it going to be enough to even be able to... No, this is just horrible. Horrible, I see. And now we don't even have any good luck. This is just not good whatsoever anymore. Alright, so... The slaughter has commenced up here. I can throw her out for a bit of single target here. May as well. And a little bit of AoE, but yay, it's not great. I see that he's got some folks dealing some better damage over there all of a sudden. It's good for him. And maybe I ought to have put Arrogance out next, really. Probably should have. Didn't. I'm about to suffer the consequences of that decision, I'm afraid. Well, that was a quick and easy defeat. I had considered putting Arrogance out first to bottleneck. Clearly I should have. We could try that again sometime. Not right now. Because I think I'm out of the passes. Well, terrible plan. Better luck next time. Better planning next time, more like. Alright, so, good to know. Alright, well. Let's look in the shop and see what kind of goodies they have there. Mithril. A rare metal used for artifact enhancements. Okay. I have 335 tokens, it looks like spent. That's essentially money. There's a huge stamina potion, 20 of them. I'll want to put that. Some auto fight things, epic skill things. Upgrade the skills of epic heroes. XP bonus times, so basically you get double XP. Legendary artifact essence, a gift from the gods used to substitute an identical artifact from promoting a legendary artifact. Alright, well, cool. I don't really know. What is this? Is this? Okay, it's hero XP and hero XP potions gained in battles. You know what? Let's grab that for a rainy day. How's that? Alright, now. That's the only thing I have the slightest bit of interest in, as I don't know what most of it does. So, that does help me decide. Alright, we have a bunch of stamina at the moment. And I think I want to try using up the stamina before I go. But let's see here. We've got 28 minutes left on this Oracle's trial. We can gather these and try to get this, whatever it is. I have no idea how many I have to do that. But we got 28 minutes left, so. Okay, hold on. Promotion raid. What do I need? Alright, let's go see what I need real quick. Heroes wise, best thing I need is gonna be I need a bunch of these insignias, these gold insignias. And that's for a fighter. So, fighter and gold insignias, that's not the right price. Um, fighter is melee, and I need the gold ones. 2 to 6. I have no idea if I can do stage 9 or not. I think maybe I can. I'm not sure. Map info, tower shield skeleton, butcher, fallen archer, skeletal giant shielder, and plated komodo. It's got only one platform, so you need lots of melee taps. Alright, one platform. So we could put, as this indicates, just the healer there. I don't know why I threw him in there. Totally useless. We want shields and swords and I don't know, maybe tacticians. I don't know what a tactician is, really. Alright. So we have these in the lineup at the moment. I don't know. Let's go ahead and throw him in there. Why not? Alright. So we're just gonna pile them on, I think. Who do we want in what order? This guy can hit through... He can hit like 3 spaces in front of him. So he can have 2 people in front of him. And this other one can have 1 person in front of him, and he can have 1 person in front of him. I think. So we could put... Okay. We'll just figure it out as we go, on the fly. It feels like, though, we have Arrogance out at the back. Right there. And then, maybe then, even if we can, but it doesn't look like we can. So we'll put him instead. Because we need something to block with. So then, if we can get Arrogance out, that'll be a good day. I don't think we can do that yet, though. We're gonna have to have a healer. Sad but true. Healer. Oh, actually, we can. Excellent. We'll throw him out next. Arrogance, he just does all the damage in the world. Comparatively. I'd like to put her out next, I think, just to improve the speed of everybody else being out there. And if she dies, it doesn't really matter as long as she gets to do her ultimate at least once. I'm good with it. We got her out now. And so, she'll be able to kill a good bit of these folks. Unfortunately, this is not great. We can do 4 ahead. So, I put her out here. Yeah, her out here. But that means Rex should be in front of her. Alright, time for some cannon fodder, methinks. So, him out, and hey, why not this one? Sure, why not? Let's go with this. I don't know if that's helpful at all, but maybe. could put her out. He can head pretty far ahead, so there's quite a. I mean, could put him out. Ian can't hit as far as ahead, so maybe I just leave it as is for now. I don't remember what his thing is. Inspiration on 3 random allies in range for 15 seconds. And his range is, I don't know. Okay, just in front of him. That doesn't make sense. Ah, there we go. That's his range. 2 random allies, huh? Well, I would put another random ally or another ally out there to make one a little bit closer, but no can do really. I don't want him to get back here because we need the DPS to be happening. I can stick him out because realistically he's just nothing very important. Cannon fodder kind of guy. Should have put him facing the only living thing left. But that's not how it went. Well, that was pretty terrible there. Pretty terrible showing. So we have 14 insignia melee attack threes, 396 XP potions, 734 dragon tokens, and 56 Cave of Relics trophies. So one time gave us 56. That's pretty good. What if we complete that? Try it again. Oh, we can unlock stage 10? Who knew? I mean, I doubt we can. Who knows? Maybe we can. There's a chance for something strange to drop. A legendary extract. An essential material used to promote heroes to stage 5. Cool. What's 5? And sure, we'll use the same group, I think. Maybe not. Maybe we're going to die. Maybe we're not going to die. Maybe we're going to die. Who knows? Let's try it. Yes, I know, it's very bad. Actually, before I do that, I can go and maybe I can upgrade something. Who knows? Can't start him up. Can we promote him? Oh, one wave. Could go. No. No bueno. We will instead check and see if any of the other guys that we're using could be helped. We're actually using him right now. Oh, yeah. Might be a good idea. I don't want to use these, but to put some gear on him. And we also have these kinds of guys who could use some gear. I think I have all 3 of these guys in the mix, and they probably need to wear something. It might help somewhat. I have him as well, but he's already set. Attributes. Okay, so I could upgrade her. Let's not go crazy though, because I might want to upgrade someone else who is more of a damage dealing type. Assuming I had one of those. Ah, there's one. He's not really a damage dealing type thing. Using her also. I don't know actually anything about her. What are her skills? Who knows? She's a lord. That's a good thing. And they'll get shields equal to 10% of our max or their max HP, 15 seconds. Cool. Um, Stops attacking 20 seconds, increases max HP by 20%, physical damage per second by 20%, and restores 5% max health per second. Oh, I mean, her stuff's pretty neat. Don't know that I want to waste anything on it at the moment. So, I don't know. Okay, upgrade him once. That won't help at all. Suppose I could upgrade him. Doesn't take much to get into the next level, so sure. Alright. Not an amazing amount of difference, but sure, a little bit. Maybe I'd be willing to waste a little bit on these guys. I don't know, they're garbage. Let's see how close they are. Alright, so 962, 992, 492. We'd have to do 492, I suppose. Just don't really want to go too crazy with this. We'll get him up to level 20, so he's at least worth sticking out for a second. Won't last very long. None of these guys are going to last very long. Unless he's a flurry of falcons, he's not going to be there probably long enough to hit him ultimate. So I don't think that's any kind of thing to worry about. Alright, well, let's go ahead and give that another shot. Raids and promotion raid and melee. Stage 10. Fight. It's just garbage. It's just not good at all, but we're better off than we were. Let's see here. Will this work? Probably not. Good idea here, though, is let's see. No, we don't have any more. We just have business. Okay. What I wanted to know. Alright. We'll start. Yeah, we're gonna fight anyway. We'll probably die. That'll be fine. Oh. I didn't look at the map first. Oh no. The deployed heroes will constantly restore. Oh no, though. I brought a healer. I feel like. And yeah, never mind. Ladies joke, and you can't be making them. Your deployed heroes will constantly restore HP from now on. Use this to your advantage and utilize the power of melee heroes. Yeah, you know, would have been good for me to read the map, but I didn't, so here we are. Well, dang. Alright. Here we have him. Who's gonna go out first? Who knows? Let's stick him here. Might be okay, who knows? Okay, it shows this one first. So, let's see if we can get him out. We can go up to... Then we have them on the way. Dang. Oh no. You know what? We'll just stick down here. Because all of those guys can strike through the guy ahead of them. The Arrogance is incredibly good. I'm gonna stick her in front of him because she gives inspiration in the area around her. Now they're about to get smitten. Now I think I'll stick her out. Definitely gonna have to do something about that situation. We can throw him there. Oh, dang. No good. No good at all. Well, alright. One healer less we need. Alright, let's try that again. But take away the healer. For sure. And then we can add what? Who knows? Only these guys. Terrible. Absolutely garbage. Alright. Alright. Another idea. Well, let's try. Yeah, I know, game. It's rough. It's real rough. So, putting Arrogance out first was a good idea. We'll do the same again. Went so well the first time, I mean. Actually, we went along okay there for a minute. I don't think that Ian is particularly great. So I think we'll stick him here, and then Rex behind him. But I can't do that yet, because first and foremost, we have to put the dwarf out. Unfortunately, I have this group coming along very happily. Get Rex out. Maybe, probably I should have put Rex in front of him, like a smart person. I'm not going with smart at the moment, though. Okay, let's put a blockade here. This is just a green guy who will do nothing but stand in the way, hopefully, and cause that to happen. Now, we have this. We'll use it. And let's just try to throw people in front of this mob over here. Uh-oh. Things are bad over there, too. Now, we're about to lose it. She won't last a minute. Yeah. That was terrible. Alright. Let's try that again. Even though it seems like it's not going to go very well, I still want to try it and put better placement would be good. Yes, it's terrible. I understand. But we'll do it anyway. The only move we did right there was putting him out first. Okay. We need to put him out. Probably be okay to do right now. I don't know. Maybe it's not a good idea to do him right now. Maybe I should have done Rex first. Not really sure. But we'll do a wall of fighters at the back, and then a wall of defenders-ish in front. Need Rex in front of any, sure. there. Because he's just too wimpy to go up against him by himself. Now we have this girl. She's very inspirational and all that, and she can go in front of that guy, Arrogance. And he can kind of take care of her a bit. Well, no, he can't. Turns out, that's not the way this goes. Alright? I mean, was that worse? Feels like maybe that was somehow worse. Yeah, oh well. Nothing to do about that. However, I do want to try to equip gear to improve VP, it says. Yeah, I get it, it's rough. Alright, so we have a few more minutes. Let's go ahead and do some auto fights. And I don't know how many we can do or how quickly they'll go. Let's just try the maximum number real quick and see how many we can get done in the next 7 minutes, because that's how long we have for that index. With the auto fight, it goes on 3 times speed, so I'm hopeful that we can get a few of them knocked out. Also occurs to me, though, I may have to go claim the whatever. No, I don't have to claim anything right now. I don't think. I think it'll give me a couple of days to do that. So, however many times this goes, will have to be sufficient. So when I was playing earlier, my laptop overheated. I've been having that happen a few times for the last few days when I played this game. So this time I've tried like shutting down as much as I possibly could, other than in the game stream. So far, that seems to have been effective. I don't know. Let's see. So I've done a couple of them so far. I don't know if they count before or after you do, like, and before or after they end for the thing. So, I think when it hits 159, I better go ahead and click end now on whatever it is, so that we can get the reward and hopefully get the couple of hundred that we need to count for that. It's really it's like a 4-star psychic upgrade or something like that. But it seems like it would be good to have. I mean, I'm sure I'll get it because I think I'll probably need to do like 3 or 4 of these to have enough for it, judging by the number that I got of the points last time. But just in case, feels like a good idea. One of my guys leveled up. That's cool. They could definitely use some leveling up, that's for certain. Alright, well. Take a drink. Kind of falling asleep a little bit, so I'm gonna have to cut out after all this, my face. Yeah, for sure. Arrogance is very very good. It's just bashes left and right, you know? Ah, yes, I was trying to click stop fight, but it was too late. I was spacing out, not seeing that it's 1:59. My goodness. Oh well. We'll see if it makes it or not. Who knows? If it doesn't, that's okay. It doesn't really matter. It was just a little insignia. Not an insignia, but like a replacement. Instead of having to use 4-star hero, you could use one of those little 4-star guys instead. Don't know if it'll work now. We'll see. If only my guy was slightly faster, we would have made it before it turned, but we'll see. Oh, we did get him. Cool. Alright, so we got 3,720 tokens, 2,116 XP potions, 21 insignia of melee attack 3s, 84 of the Cave of Relics trophies, 744 additional gold, 216 additional potions, and 3 additional insignia of melee attack 3s. I don't understand why it has the word up. Not sure what that means. From something, I suppose. Alright, so we complete this. And let's see. Okay, go back, and go back, and go back, and go to not raids. Raids is the wrong button. We go to, oh my gosh, we got a rare skill dust for signing in today, which means in the last few seconds. We're going to click off of that. Cave of Relics. Rewards disappear in 1 day and 23 hours. We made second place. We knew we were going to. Let's click rewards and claim our stuff. We got to claim this, which is the 4-star cyclic power. And claim this, which is the rare summoning crystal. Very nice. Heroes visit. Lynn. Devout to the holy life, this reliable defender turns to prayer in order to deflect and reduce damage. Complete the hero's quest to get paid. Oh, I see, here he is. Hanging out over here. What does he say? Honorable Commander, I stand before you with a secret mission. Your help is indispensable. These items are viewed as the Holy Light's gifts, aiding us in comprehending deity's intentions. Your help in locating them and bring us closer to the Holy Light's truth. Heroes visit Lynn's quest, move 2. These items are viewed as they already read this. It's just saying it again, but this time in italics. Alright, we actually have all that we need of whatever that is, so we will submit them. Quest complete. Alright, we got 2 arena permits and 100 stamina. Cool. Pathfinder's tributes are strewn across Tia, and finding them involves a good deal of fortune. However, they are of utmost significance. Please ensure you find them. Hand them over to me. Complete any stage of Gear Raid 1 to have a chance of obtaining quest items. Okay, what are they? Pathfinder's Tribute. The medal obtained by completing adventures is a symbol of freedom. Seems someone has lost it. Alright. We would get 10 diamonds for this joy right here. New stage of Gear Raid 1, huh? Well, you know what? Let's go ahead because I need to do some things, but maybe I can do some Gear Raid 1. Oh my goodness. I should. You know what? I'm just gonna go to stage 6 and we're gonna do auto fights and use up some of this stamina, which we're blowing up now, but I feel like it's fine to just blow it. And do some recharging. Okay. Let's do that. Go auto fight 18 times. Well, wait. Let's read one give us. Or a stage 6. We would get blue and purple things. Is there anything else that we need? I mean, that's all we're going to be able to get on any of them. So, sure. That seems fine. Alright. So, 18 of them it looked like. 270. Yep. Alright. That's as many as we can do. So, start. Let's do that. I wonder if... Alright, then in that case, I will be back in a few minutes. let's see here real quick. What is going on with the Power of Dominance? We've seen this before. Can't read it right now because we're in the middle of these things apparently for the victory. But okay, in a moment. Alright, let's see. Power Dominance. After clearing a stage with 3 stars without using friend assist, the Power of Dominance will be unlocked. It will grant the following buff to all heroes when the player re-challenges the stage regardless of using auto fight or not. All stats plus 30%. After disabling Power of Dominance, the buff won't take effect for manual battles, but still works for auto or during auto fights. Alright, there you go. You didn't know what that was, now you do. Now we consider rewards. It doesn't pause the fighting, it doesn't go up while you're fighting. Also, it's all this gold bonus inactive. Largely increases the gold gained in battle, which can help improve your hero's BP quickly. And there's XP bonus, hero XP and hero XP potions gained in battle plus 100%. Apparently that's currently on, interestingly. Pirate's Bond, unknown, gold obtained through battle plus 6%. XP obtained through battle plus 5%. Obtain the 2 heroes to trigger their bond skill. Captain Reed, gold plus 6%. And then Ruzaak. We used him earlier, I think. In the fight against the dragon. Sounds familiar to me. I'm pretty sure it was him. Now, where did I, oh yes, that was in the rewards menu. That's what it was. Right there. Captain Reeve, I don't think I've seen him. Interesting. So let's see. So far we've gotten both of the Pathfinder's guys, so we can end now. Cool. That was super fast. Alright, so victory is mine this day. We got 12,000 gold. And this is just in the basic thing. So we got 12,000 gold, 3,824 XP potions, 1 cool little epic deadly aim weapon, 1 epic Lifegiver weapon, 2 of these things we were looking for, 1 rare of the same deadly weapon, actually 2 of those, 1 rare deadly aim breastplate, and 2 wrathful onslaught weapons, rare, and then 1 rare wrathful onslaught breastplate. Alright, cool. Plus we also got additional rewards of 2,400 token coins, 376 potions, XP potions, and epic tier iron fortress weapon. Cool. Neat. Let's click OK there. Complete. And then, already getting those dailies updated, it looks like. But, one or another, we want to come back over here. Let's see here. We wanted to probably what? This guy over here. That's what we wanted. This hero standing over here. I needed those things. Let's submit to him. Complete them. We get 10 diamonds. Then he says, "Thank you, revered commander. Guided by the holy light, we've secured victory and protected the beacon of our faith. May the holy light eternally guide our path." And one thing to note is that although I had set that to go many more autoplays than it did, ending it early does not. You don't use the stamina that you had put up to be used. It gives you back what you didn't use out of that, so there's no real risk in that. Okay, so for the next day and 12 hours, I still have remaining these plus 40 daily auto fight chances, plus 20% gold obtained from the battle, 20% XP obtained from the battle, gear raid extra random drops, promotion raid extra random drops, 3 times speed activated for auto fights, and plus 30 max stamina. And that is from they gave me a privilege card for one of the things that I had done. So, there you go. It was I don't remember what the quest was, but pretty neat. Alright, now, regular bundle. We're gonna go ahead and claim our free daily chest of 30 stamina, because I will get that out of the way, and all is well. Was there anything else I wanted to do real quick? I probably wanted to come and try to equip this guy with some of that gear, actually. So let's see. No better gear for him available. How's about... Let's see. After him, I think this is my highest DPS. Well, you know, it goes back and forth really. Because depending on whether it's single target or... Well, there's that, I suppose. Occurs to me, howsoever, that I haven't upgraded them yet. And I should probably do that before I determine that they're not as useful. Alright, so we're just going to enhance these all the way up as far as we can. I mean, we'll be able to enhance them all because, you know, if we have enough gold, it won't be an issue to get them enhanced. So, this one will go an HP bonus of 70% and attack of 325, defense actually of 178. Cool. I like it. What else did we get over there? This. And we'll enhance it as well. It is an Iron Fortress weapon. It looks like an Iron Fortress shield to me, but what do I know? The attack speed is going to, or not attack speed, I'm sorry. This is actually the attack, so it's the damage dealt by the attack. And that is 325, and the defense is going to go up 146, defense bonus 13%. That seems like a pretty good little item right there. But we need to enhance this deadly aim weapon as well. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we may want to go and check again and see if perhaps our first assessment was not correct about the gear that our folks would be using. Lots of failure going on here. A little bit of success now and then. Alright, so we got all that done. Make sure, but I think everything else is good. It is. Alright. Go to heroes. And let's see if any of them like any of this any better. Oh, it would be. Huh. Well, before we give it to her, let's see if he needs it. No, he doesn't. Alright, then in that case, I suppose Mari can have a chance. What would it do for her? Bring up for attack and bring up for defense. How important is that, I wonder? Nothing goes down, so nothing to lose, I suppose. Sure. Alright. And then we didn't try her. Let's try her. And think I already checked probably the mage, but I'll check again. Why not? Healer. Rex. Oh, hey. There's a bunch of hit points. You gain attack and defense. Defense is good because defense is basically mitigation. It's a lot of hit points to lose. Is that a problem? I don't think it is a problem. I think it's okay. I think it's a reasonable trade depending on how many hits it can take. I guess I can go ahead and do that. I think I tried on her already. Okay, so now we'll just go from the top down. Sure, put on your better stuff. Why not? Maybe next time we can give it a little better showing in there. Of course, now that I stuck that stuff on them, well, I would be wrong. Yeah, attack goes up? Sure, why not? Alright, I think that, well, I do occasionally use him. I think I have a couple of things that I use these guys for. I may as well stick them in some gear. I'm gonna use them at all, I suppose. I don't think I'll use them very often, but you know. Alright. Good enough. Now, do I have any way to, level these guys up? I don't know. Scarring them up is definitely not going to be happening right now. But leveling them up can do that. Nice. And so, I'm surprised that I had enough to level so many of them up successfully. Cool. Video clear. Alright, let's make sure actually that I don't have more. Okay, I don't. Quick claim and give. Did that. Events. Check and see. We do need to do the event sign in. Get 150 stamina. I don't think I want to do that right now. We have in greater, and you know what? I'm gonna look at these tomorrow as well because that would be a better idea. I need to go to bed and not be doing that, I think. So, I will check him first because I wouldn't want to miss out on something cool like this rare summoning pistol that he has for 70 gold. So very nice, or 70 diamonds, sorry. Hey Jibba Jibba, how you doing? Alright, so we'll get this. And otherwise, I think I'm good. Alright, looks good. I am going to call it a night, guys. It has been a pleasure streaming with you all. If you have enjoyed the stream, be sure to follow me and turn on notifications so that you can see next time I go live. Hopefully, I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good night and sleep well. If it's your nighttime. Alright?